pizza time.
Hey everybody, it's just me today. So, I haven't done a trailer reaction video since doing my first trailer reaction video, and I like doing trailer reaction videos. I like watching trailer reaction videos, but I have no self-control, and every time a trailer has come out since doing that video, I just immediately watch it, which then I can't make a video reacting to it because half the point of these things is the genuine reaction of the first viewing. But today we have a new trailer that I haven't seen yet. So we got the second trailer for Black Adam, and I briefly want to talk about something just real quick, just for a sec. Now, if anyone here watching this is also a listener of the Andrew and Drew podcast that I do with my roommate, you know that I'm not exactly super excited for this movie, we'll say. It's not that I have any ill will or pessimism about it already. It's just I'm kind of about it for a lot of reasons. But the past couple of trailers we've had, I don't think have done a lot with getting me, at the very least, like super hyped for this movie. There are some things about the last couple of trailers in which Black Adam looks super cool, but I've had like little nitpicky issues with the other characters and just kind of the way the trailers have told us very little about the movie as a whole. Now, I of course don't want every single thing handed to me in a trailer. You know, that's the opposite of what trailers are supposed to do. But I felt like the trailer they released for Comic-Con was kind of a nothing trailer, dare I say it. There wasn't a whole lot in it. Like they gave us a little bit of extra footage. We saw Dr. Fate do some cool stuff, and there's like fighting amongst Black Adam and the Justice Society. But I still had like some critiques on that, like, but I won't get into it right now. My point is, I don't think the trailers have done very well so far with really getting us hyped for this movie. I'm hoping this one is different. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I can't help but feel bad for Warner Brothers just a little bit. I mean, not really. They are Warner Brothers, but they so very clearly released this trailer today because next week we're not going to care about it, like even a little bit. I mean, this weekend we're probably going to get a bunch of new MCU and possibly Star Wars and Pixar trailers. Who's going to care about this next week? It's like the most strategic release of a trailer I can think of in recent years. But unfortunately, the Queen has died today, which that sucks. That's a real bummer. And I feel like now, again, who's going to care about this today? This is an actual historic day. No one's going to care about the trailer. But anyway, enough of me rambling on about whether I will like or dislike this movie. Here we go.
My son sacrificed his life to save me. These powers are not a gift, but a curse. Born out of rage. So I'm locked it up.
That's pretty cool.
This loose cannon needs to be locked down before innocent people start getting hurt.
He's been asleep for 5,000 years.
Ooh, Amanda Waller.
Can hold him. We'll take care of the rest.
Who's on the team?
I didn't bring a passport.
You don't need passports. You're the Justice Society.
There's a war going on outside we ain't safe from.
Black Adam.
We're here to negotiate your peaceful surrender.
Heard about at least 3 killings this afternoon.
I'm not peaceful. Nor do I surrender. Here we go. I kneel before no one.
You didn't come here to seek justice. You came to exact revenge.
Too much enemy fire to catch a breath.
I never said I was a hero.
Giving you respect, I expect the same thing.
You believe you are not worthy. But fate does not make mistakes.
Sorry.
You have two paths. You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior.
Okay, all right. I will say this was considerably a better trailer than the ones we've had before. This is what I was expecting from Comic-Con. This gave us more of the story, the conflict between the heroes and Adam, gave us a glimpse to the real villain, because yeah, Black Adam's a bad guy, but like, is he really gonna be? So that was kind of cool. Yeah, no, this is what I've been wanting. This is what I think we've kind of been starved for. Initial thoughts. Black Adam still looks amazing. I should have prefaced a little bit with what I said before. I'm not super like pumped for the movie. I've not thought for a single second that Black Adam doesn't look amazing and all the stuff that we have seen him doing. This was nice. We got more of this, more of him doing cool stuff. Love that. That's cool. Yeah, the action looks like it's going to be dope. Like I said, I'm glad we got to see what the conflict was, because in the last trailer, it has several moments of like the Justice Society interacted with Black Adam in like a cordial way, but then the other parts had them fighting. So that trailer was like, well, what are we supposed to think? Are we excited for a villain to fight the people we know are heroes, or are we excited for the heroes to fight who we think is the villain, but we know he's not the villain? So like, what's the deal? This was a little more clear. Love that. Yeah, I think technically, other than the suits, which I'm still not crazy about for reasons why I watched that video, everyone looks cool. I think it's going to be really dope watching them all flying around and kicking butt. It was cool to see a little more of each of them doing some stuff. There's definitely going to be X-Mansion comparisons to wherever this new place is, with a jet coming out of the ground. Like, it's going to happen. I don't think X-Men have any kind of like trademark on that, but that's going to be a comparison people make. I don't know if there's any comic book origins for this particular one. I like that we see the villain two or three times it seems, but we don't get a whole lot of him, maintaining some suspense. That's good stuff. Now, my big issue with this, and this is one of the reasons I'm not as excited, just in general, for a while, I haven't been able to really nail down, in my mind, where it is this movie takes place timeline-wise. Because a lot of it looks very modern. It looks like it's now, today kind of thing. But the Justice Society is like the precursor to the Justice League. They're an older team. Now the characters on this team, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. The Justice Society, you can interchangeable characters a lot of the time. But I thought there was potential that this was kind of in the past, maybe. Because there's also, they allude in all the trailers, it seems like he was in, Black Adam that is, was in stasis for some period of time. So I thought maybe we'd be hopping back and forth between times. This solidified that this is modern day because we have Hawkman talking to Amanda Waller. And I don't know, like, I realize that at this point there's no hope for a cohesive like DCU equivalent to the MCU. We're not going to get like a good consistency, good world building, because we're going to have this movie now where Black Adam is causing some grief in the world, and we got to go get some people to have, go put a stop to it. And the people we get are going to be these brand new superheroes who have a team that Amanda Waller is aware of, and it's not going to be any of the already established superheroes that we've met several times, and it's not going to involve Shazam like at all, which again, you don't have to throw everyone in there, but it's going to be weird, because like what the DC movies never did right, like at all, whether you love them or not, they never set up the world in a way where we know who does and doesn't exist, where we are with metahumans and magic and whatnot, because with Marvel we had this, we started with the grounded heroes and we worked our way up through like science that's like magic, and then more advanced science, and then cosmic, and then magic, so we get to a point where in She-Hulk Wong is opening portals and elves are shape-shifting and whatnot, and it just feels normal. Even though a lot of these things already existed, we saw it through a lens in a progression in which it feels natural eventually, because it all builds on each other. Man of Steel set up this idea that it was a completely normal world where there might have been little things here and there, but we didn't get to see any of it. It was so imperative that Clark keep his powers secret because no one would understand, no one would accept him. That implies to me that this was just such a regular, normal world. And then we get Batman versus Superman, and then we got like Suicide Squad, and it's immediately metahumans, magic, this, that, or the other. There was no building of anything. So now, we're a couple movies in now, and we've slowly gotten like Atlantis. We've gotten a little bit of magic through Shazam. All these things are still kind of growing and developing, even though they've been around. They're revealing themselves in the world kind of slowly. This movie is just going to be, bam, superheroes are just all out and about. Superheroes we've never heard of, never developed, never seen anything of. They just got a team. They've got a massive jet. They're operating out of some sort of estate. They're talking to Amanda Waller. And it's like, there's so much there, like especially depending on like which route Hawkman goes. Is he an alien, or is he a reincarnated magical individual? Where did Dr. Fate come from? Is this one Dr. Fate? Is this like the second or third Dr. Fate? He also looks like he's an older man, which is, there's potential that Dr. Fate's been around all this time and has never done anything in any of the past movies. Same for like Cyclone and Atom Smasher. Where did they come from? What are they doing? Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, hold on. We're going to wait to explore that in this movie. And I really don't think we will, because they're not the focus of this movie. We're going to explore Black Adam. Like, that's what we're supposed to be doing. And I don't know. Like, I think it looks like it's going to be a good movie, technically, like just structurally. Looks beautiful. The effects are cool. Seems good actors all around. I do think some of Dwayne's lines are a little overly dramatic, but whatever. Maybe they'll grow on me. We'll see. That's more of a preference thing. But I thought there was potential, especially with some of the Flashpoint stuff that might be happening, that the DC movies now are like the X-Men movies, where we really don't care anymore about building a cohesive universe. And maybe we still are there kind of in a way. But what's frustrating is when they throw in characters like Amanda Waller, same actor, same everything, that imply to at least the general audience these movies are all connected. They're all part of the same universe. It's all part of the same world. The story of this world is still developing and growing. And this movie's going to hinge on Black Adam deciding whether or not he wants to save the world or destroy it. And I'm going to be sitting in the theater asking, why does it hinge on him? We're in a world with Wonder Woman. We're in a world with Superman. We're in a world with Shazam and 5 other Shazam kids. Like, why does this hinge on him? And I hope either there's a good reason that's more than just he's the title character, so it's going to hinge on him. Like, even if you ignore all those other characters I mentioned, there's a team of superheroes consisting of really heavy hitters like Dr. Fate, but this whole thing is going to hinge on Black Adam. I don't know. Again, I don't mean to be cynical. I don't mean to be negative. I just I love DC Comics characters. The movies just, they aren't doing it for me, and I feel like they could. But the final point, ending point, is that this trailer was what I wanted from Comic-Con, significantly better. Looks really good. We got some story hints, details, and more looks at the characters using their powers, which I think is important. And Black Adam looks cool. So that's where I'll end this one. If you enjoyed this, consider liking, consider commenting, consider subscribing. For every subscription we get on this channel, I'm drawing a little character and putting it in this great big subscriber poster. And when it's all filled out, I'm going to print it out, put it up on the wall, and start another one. And as you can see, at the time of recording this, I almost have 30 of them. There's lots of fun little characters. And I post each individual character drawing I have on my TikTok, Spooks Doodles. It's just my art TikTok. I eventually want to get one for this channel and talk about some of the videos that we have in like little tiny summary form. If you like lots of nerdy stuff as well and you just want to listen to it because you can't watch it, you can check out the Andrew and Drew podcast, which I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, where my buddy and I talk about all kinds of nerdy stuff. And we'll probably be talking about all of the D23 trailers and stuff that come out this weekend as well. So be on the lookout for that this week. Just consider that. Just consider all those things. And have a good day.
Pizza time.